Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Life Poultry Farm Stories. And before starting this episode, I want to express my regards and say a big thank you to all people, to all our audience who have participated in sharing their knowledge about their experiences around real life poultry farm stories. They have shared their experiences and knowledge through the comments in my videos, and I really appreciate it. And here I'm inviting all poultry service staff, veterinarians, animal nutritionists, researchers, students, producers to share their experiences through our comment section down there in the video. And by that, I'm going to start our session today. So, part 3 of real life poultry farm stories. A couple of years ago, I was talking to a folk and he was explaining a problem they had in a farm. There was a poultry farm. It was 10,000 broiler farm that was experiencing poorer performance from flock to flock. It means that body weight gain down a bit, feed conversion or FCR went up a bit from flock to flock. And they were wondering what's going on. So they started with flaw. I have explained flaw in my first video of real life stories about farms. So I'm gonna post the link up here. If you have not watched it, please feel free to check it out. So actually flaw stands for feed, light, litter, air, water, sanitation, security, and space. It means that if you are experiencing a challenge in a poultry farm, you need to double check these factors. They did that, and at the end of the day, they found water had a problem. So, what was the problem? The cistern or water tank was full of Pseudomonas. And even though the producer was using chlorine dioxide to clean the water line, but still they had this problem because the problem was not from water system, was not from water line. It was coming from water tank. So whenever you are experiencing a problem in water, you need to find the source. If you send your water out to a lab for a microbiological test, if you see, okay, your water has problem, it has E. coli, I don't know, total bacterial count is high, or there is Pseudomonas, other bugs, you need to find the source of this problem. Just by treating the drinker line, you are not solving the problem. You need to test to see where the problem is coming from. And then you can treat the problem in that source. So the action they took, actually between flocks, they drained the cistern, pressure washed it, and then they disinfected with Vircon. Vircon is a disinfectant. You can disinfect, your water tank with any disinfectant that works well for your situation. So they did that, and look at the results. These are the real results they got. FCR went down by 0.14. It means that before cleaning the water tank, FCR was 1.78. And in the flock, after washing the water tank, the FCR was 1.64. Final body weight went up from 2.07 to 2.65 kilogram. And interestingly, return per bird went up from $2.25 to $3.37. It means that in this farm, which had 10,000 birds, you are talking about $11,000 increase. Before, return per your flock was 22,000 and now is $33,000. So they did this, they increased the income just by spending $500 on disinfecting the water tank. So I'll talk about partial budget analysis in the future as soon as possible, and I'll explain how you can evaluate any operation economically. It means that if you are going to do something in your barn, for example, disinfecting your water line, you are spending money, right? You have some expenses. And on the other hand, you see the results. You see how much your income went up. And you can calculate what was the net result of this process. We are doing this by running partial budget analysis, which I will talk about this in other video. So by that, I'm just gonna invite you to subscribe to my channel and feel free to like the video if it is useful for you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.